You want to know what a copyright is? Fantastic. I'll tell you what a copyright is in less than 5 minutes. A copyright is a type of intellectual property that gives the owner the right to produce a protected work. So in a sense, the definition of a copyright is contained within the term. It's the right to copy. A copyright can protect a creative work. Some types of creative works are writings like books, poems, essays, plays, scripts, what have you. Web pages, including the particular text, the graphics, and even a particular layout. Computer programs, including the source code and creative aspects of the program as well. Music, including recorded music, performances, particular lyrics, and particular instrumental compositions. Motion pictures, including movies, TV programs, and YouTube videos. Visual art, including paintings, drawings, maps, photographs, and sculptures. There are many other types of protected works as well. Essentially, if creativity went into creating it, then it is at least possible to protect it with a copyright. To protect a work with a copyright, there must be a minimal level of creativity that goes into creating the work. You cannot protect facts or simple compilations of facts like a phone book with a copyright. Similarly, you cannot protect anything functional, as that is the province of utility patents. Technically, a copyright is created as soon as a creator sets forth a work in a tangible medium. A tangible medium can be practically anything that is preserved in a more or less permanent form. While a creator automatically has some rights as soon as her or his work is set forth in a tangible medium, in many countries, including the United States and Canada, an additional step, registration, is required to perfect all rights. In the US, registering a work is pretty simple and inexpensive process. It can be done online. There is a link to the Copyright Office's site in the description. Again, in the US, registration grants a number of very important rights, starting with the right to actually enforce your copyright. Yes, that's right. In the United States, if you do not register your copyright, or at least attempt to register and receive a letter of refusal from the Copyright Office, you have no right at all to sue in US courts. Registration also grants a number of other rights. To start, if a creator registers within 5 years of publication, the facts stated on the certificate of registration are presumed to be true, and the burden is on any accused infringer to prove otherwise. More importantly, if a creator registers within 3 months of publication or before any infringement takes place, and the creator is successful in proving infringement, the infringer can be stuck with paying the creator's attorney's fees. On top of that, registration within 3 months of publication or before any infringement allows the creator to collect statutory damages instead of only actual damages. Finally, once a work is registered with the U.S. Copyright Office, you can ask U.S. Customs and Border Patrol to seize unauthorized copies, which can be incredibly powerful under the right circumstances. Unlike patents and trademarks, copyrights are, for the most part, not territorial. Effectively, once you have a copyright anywhere, your rights are recognized everywhere thanks to the Berne Convention. However, some countries require registration before certain rights are perfected, like the US and Canada. There are a few common misconceptions that I want to address about copyrights. The first is that if something is available on the internet, you are free to copy it. This happens all the time with photographs, videos, what have you, and it's simply not true. Just because something is on the internet does not mean you can copy it. The second misconception is that if you attribute the author of a work, you are allowed to use the work or a piece of the work, and that is also not true. Under certain licenses, you have to attribute the author of a work. However, for most cases, it does not make your unlicensed use fair use and actually serves as an admission that you copied a work. And that brings me to my third misconception, which is that people think that fair use allows for things like reaction videos and what have you. Generally, it does not. Fair use is not a get-out-of-jail-free card. It's actually a somewhat narrow defense, and you have to be very careful when invoking it. To recap, a copyright is a form of intellectual property that allows the owner to exclude others from copying a protected work. Copyright protection arises as soon as a creator sets forth a work in a tangible medium, but registration grants very powerful additional rights in countries like the United States. As part of the Berne Convention, copyright protections are generally recognized around the world when they arise, although registration in certain countries may be required before certain rights are granted. If you're interested in learning more about copyright, you can visit my website at www.sherinianlaw.net, where we have a ton of information on the subject. And if you are an entrepreneur or business owner with a burning problem, you've been accused of copyright infringement, or you need to stop a rival from copying your works, feel free to reach out to us. We work with hundreds of entrepreneurs and business owners every year and have helped many navigate copyright issues. Finally, thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. And last but not least, have a great day. Bye-bye.